Hello there and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be trying that palette. What palette, you might say? That palette. This palette. Her. This one. I showed her in a haul a while ago and I was kind of taking the piss and I kind of felt really bad about it afterwards. Palette is so freaking cheap, and yes, I did kind of rip it, like I was just being an asshole. So I did kind of rip it a bit, but it was just to show how cheap it was, you know. So okay, I feel so bad. Like, I feel bad. So basically this video is me feeling bad about the palette and actually giving it a fair go, because I was kind of really critiquing this palette because it just, I don't know, I mean, but I feel like, do you know what, Anwen, you need to actually give her a go. Like, don't just write her off because she fell apart. Haven't we all fallen apart at times in our life? And no one wrote us off. I mean, I hope not anyway. What's going on with my face? Oh, I've got toothpaste on my lip. So classy today. I mean, really, by the way, as well, guys. So I was looking for a drink to accompany me doing my video and I couldn't really find anything but Shimmers. If you're not from the UK, you may not be familiar with Shimmers, but essentially Shimmers comes out at Christmas. It does the rounds and it's a non-alcoholic soft drink for people that don't drink alcohol to drink, that's a bit more special than like orange juice, and it kind of makes you think you're drinking alcohol, but you're not really. It's a drink for like boring people. I'm one of these people included. But anyway, we had Shimmers for Christmas, obviously, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to pour myself a, what is this, a bucket? Like, what is it? What's the word for this? I know there's a word for this, and I just can't think of it. But anyway, it's one of these jug things that has been doing the rounds on Instagram for the past year. So anyway, I thought, oh, I'll pour myself some. Why not? Shimmers is fine. Like, she is okay. So anyway, and I had a bit. It tastes like fucking alcohol. Like, it tastes like alcohol. Why would I want something to taste like alcohol if I don't want to drink alcohol? When I was back at uni and I used to drink alcohol, I used to want to have like fruity sweet cocktails that didn't taste like alcohol but got you absolutely wasted, you know. The kind of wasted when, you know, you've lost a shoe, you've lost your bag, phone, keys, dignity, you know, that kind of drunk. Anyway, guys, so right, guys, so we're going to be trying out this palette today. This is the CmaaDu, I can't put it back together, the CmaaDu, and I call it the green palette, but it doesn't seem to have a name. Oh, it says Aurora Highlight. Aurora Highlight. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to just like really give this a good go and try and create some kind of a look. And honestly, guys, I hope this is great. I hope it's great and I can eat my words at the end of this video. Also, I got this from Aliexpress and it cost £1.94. So I am going to be keeping that in mind as I'm testing it out because it is super affordable. So I'm just going to do swatches and then we're going to move on to the eye look. I'm not really feeling green today. Like, I'm not feeling like green today at all. But anyway, that's the look we're going for, apparently. I'm going to do swatches. Why am I getting my brushes out? It's a Shimmers. Oh my gosh, the Shimmers. Like, I don't trust something that tastes like alcohol but isn't alcoholic. I don't trust it. So I'm going to just do this swatches. Not too bad. I think that turquoise is absolutely gorgeous. It's kind of nice. Yeah, okay. By the way, I'm only reviewing this palette because so many of you guys wanted me to, and I did feel like a right dickhead after, you know, being so like critical in the hauls. This one's really nice, and this one, oh my gosh, suddenly I am feeling rather excited. By the way, you know that I've tried loads of you know, cheaper eyeshadow palettes before, so I shouldn't really be taking the piss. Like, these two are actually not that bad. They're very glittery, but I've seen worse. Okay, and here we have the final three. Oh, I just touched my new cardigan with the fucking eyeshadow. That's not bad, I like it. Okay, so there we go. I would definitely say that the mattes look a little bit lacking, but the shimmers actually look pretty nice, and I really like the shades as well. So I am feeling really excited, and also these are definitely not the kind of shades I would usually go for. So it's actually kind of exciting to be faced with like different shades, you know. There's no cool tone brown, there's no champagne shimmer, there's no mauve, you know what I mean? Oh guys, sick came up into my mouth then. I know you don't need to know this, and that's completely TMI. I think this is alcoholic, this Shiller. I'm not convinced it's not. Like, oh, this is so alcoholic. Like, I mean, it's just making me feel like this is, it smells of alcohol. I've had sick up in my mouth. It's fucking disgusting, guys. It's fucking disgusting. But how cruel, though, of the most popular non-alcoholic soft drink company to start releasing alcoholic beverages. I'm going to go down check in a minute. We are going to begin, and I'm going to go for the obvious choice, which is this kind of, it's like a grey-brown shade. So I'm just going to get my brush, dip her in, and then swipe her on. So anyway, guys, I hope you're all doing super well today. What have you been up to? Have you had a great time? I hope you have. It's getting closer to Christmas every single day because that's how time works. But yeah, this looks like a diarrhea brown. Like when my kids were maybe like 3 weeks old, this is what their defecation looked like. Kind of like that. Why am I getting so much green? Because this does not look green. Like in the pan. Oh, I swear that slur. It's making me feel drunk. I'm going to just apply more. Like I want to create a nice look. It kind of just looks like I've been punched in my eye. It also looks like the shade of my t-shirt. And I really like the shade of my t-shirt, but like not really on my eye, you know? Okay, so there we go. Next, I'm going to go into... I'm spoiled for choice, guys. I don't know. I'm going to go with the light green just because, like, why not? Like, really, let's just do it. Yeah, I don't know about you, but I generally like, I don't know, I don't really wear greens a lot, so, yeah, this is different for me. But, you know, it's good to try new things. Expand your horizons. Okay, so do you know what? In for a penny, in for a pint of Shiller. So we're going to now go into the darkest, like, green shade in the palette. Rather predictably, these are not the world's most pigmented eyeshadows. It's only fair to keep in mind that, you know, this palette is so cheap. I'm just kind of tapping the shadow on so that we can like really, you know, get the best out of it. Just tap, 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 and then blend. Oh, I just feel a little bit like 1980s. Okay, I'm going to go in with more. Mo. I mean, it looks marginally better in my mirror than it does like actually in the camera, which is obviously not helpful to you guys at all. She's just very green. She's very green. But do you know what? I'm going to create a little bit of a cut crease, and then I'll be back and we can try out one of the shimmers. I mean, so far, like in terms of the actual formula, I don't think the mattes are that bad. Okay, so I went ahead and did a really bad job of cutting my crease, but let's just pretend it doesn't look that bad. And next we're going to go in with the shimmers. I think today we might go in with this beautiful one in the middle. It's kind of like an emerald greeny kind of shade. We're going green today, so I feel like, yeah, go green with the shimmer. With this, what? I don't know. Oh my god, that Schlur. That fecking Schlur. Guys, do not buy Schlur. I feel like my hearing's gone a bit funny now as well. Like, I've not drank alcohol. Like, look at me. I'm drinking alcohol. Like, I don't know if that's got alcohol in it. It'd be funny, won't it, at the end of the video, to actually see, actually, no, it doesn't have any alcohol in it. And this is Placebo. It's all in my crazy mind. Like, I did actually drink a cocktail when we were in Greece. And I was literally, like, wankered off, like, half a cocktail. Like a margarita. It was nice. Alright, anyway, we're just going in with this shimmer. It's got a lot of, like, silver glitters in it. Do you know what? I've seen worse. Like, I've seen worse in palettes that I've paid upwards of £30 for. Not bad. Like, not bad. Quite a bit of fallout, so I'm just being careful with my brush. I'm just going to do like a first layer, and then I'm going to go in with a bit of Fix Plus. I could just see like lots of little glitters in there, but do you know what? It's not bad. It's really not bad, like, at all. Okay, so on the outer vagina, I am going to go in with a different shade. I'm going to go in with the darkest shade in the palette. This is kind of like a black. The packaging is undoubtedly a shit, but in a way, like, you think, well, maybe they've just put all of the money into the actual product, which, like, that's good. I don't mind that. Like, this is not bad. Like, not bad. It's not terrible, guys. It's not terrible. It's definitely not my kind of everyday look, but, like, I don't think it's bad. And keep in mind, I've not even put Fix Plus on yet. And I think these shimmers are actually looking pretty nice on the lid. So with that being said, I'm going to go in with a bit of Fix Plus now, just because it's just like a rite of passage. Like, I don't feel like I even need to. And that's saying a lot, because if you've watched like other eyeshadow palette reviews that I've done, you'll know that I always go in with Fix Plus, just because, I mean, generally it does really just like bring out the best in shimmer eyeshadows. It really makes them pop. I mean, it's nice. It's nice. It is not bad at all. You know what? I take back my words. This is not a bad palette whatsoever. And also, considering the fact that, you know, these kind of light, kind of greeny shades are really, really tough to formulate, I think, considering how cheap this palette is, they're actually really, really good. Look at me, just like, look at this. I mean, I know it looks tragic. It's just like limply hanging there, crumb of the man it formerly was. But it's not bad. You are not bad. Like, really. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye, and then I'll be back to do the under eye, and then we can discuss the palette a bit more, because why not? Okay, so under the eye, I am going to go in with the cool toned brownie kind of shade, and then I'm going to kind of smoke it out a little bit with the emerald green. Ba, ba, ba. Okay, and just to finish off, I'm going to pop a little bit of this creamy coloured shimmer in my inner corner. It is quite chunky, so I'm just going to like be quite careful with how much I get. How wrinkly does my fingertip look? Like, I always feel that, like, I'm really embarrassed about how wrinkly my fingertips look. That's never a problem that I thought I would have before filming videos for YouTube. And someone commented once, oh my gosh, why does she have wrinkly fingertips? I have a complex, like, literally, that has given me a complex. Oh, this is nice. Do you know what, guys? I really like this palette. And I'm so happy about it. Like, I was such a whiny bitch about it. So I'm so happy that Like, I actually like it. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Like, I really, like, I'm not bigging myself up or anything. I know I could have done better, but for what it is and for how cheap it is, loving it. Loving it. Oh my gosh. By the way, I went downstairs and Anton tasted the Chaleur and he was like, oh my gosh, something's not right. And it's definitely like, it claims not to be alcoholic, but I feel like the grapes, because it's called white grape flavour, I feel like those fecking grapes have fermented and created alcohol, because that's just not right. I feel really sick right now, like super sick. But anyway, guys, look at this. Oh yes, she is here. She has arrived. She has, I'm gonna lick my finger. Oh yes, don't judge me, guys. Oh, could I use that as a highlight, I wonder? Oh, why not? Pop a little bit on the nose. Oh my gosh, guys, this palette is actually like super good. Oh my gosh, I feel so bad for being so negative about it, because it's actually great. I think this is as good as Huda Beauty's fecking palette. I don't know, because I don't have the money to buy Huda Beauty's fecking palette, but this is really good, like really good. I feel like I'm oxidizing by the second right now. Like, look at my neck to my face. Oh no. Oh, it's happening. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm just going to finish off with my mascara, eyebrows, all that jazz, and then I'll be... If there was ever a time to bring out Dirty Money by Jeffree Star, this is it. Actually, though, I wasn't too sure, because I was thinking, is it a bit too green? But I just thought, feck it, I'm going to just pop on the green lip. So this is the final look, guys. I really like it. I eat my words 100%. I think that the palette, although the packaging leaves a lot to be desired, I actually think that the formula of the eyeshadows, which, let's face it, is all that matters, I think it's actually really good. The mattes definitely weren't very pigmented, but you could build them up, and I just feel like I've got stuff going on. The shimmers were not bad at all, to the point that I didn't even really feel like I had to use Fix Plus with them. Usually when I'm trying... Oh, by the way, look, can you see this, guys? So the fucking ball fell off my industrial bar. It fell off. And I know the moment when it happened. So I was in Tesco, we were shopping, and I was trying to show Honeys like this train set that I was going to get for the boys, and I just kind of put my hand up to my ear and I felt something like, you know, at the top, and I just thought it was some gunk, because I've had like a lot of pain coming from the top end of the piercing the last few days. Honestly, the industrial piercing is the piercing that never heals, apparently. So anyway, I could feel something like a ball of something, and I was thinking, oh damn, that's like dried blood and gunk and goo and disgusting stuff. So anyway, I just kind of went, ooh, and flicked it off. And it was only like hours later when I realised, holy vaginas, where the feck is the ball? And then I realised, oh, that was the ball in my fingers, and I just kind of flicked it off as if it were a ball of pus and blood and horrible stuff. So anyway, that happened. Now I'm just relying on gravity to kind of keep it in. And so far, gravity... Oh no, would I be relying on gravity or not? I would be hoping that gravity didn't work. Is that the thing? I don't even know. But anyway, so far, gravity is not doing its job. It's staying in. And I'm just like, hallelujah. I mean, really, guys. But anyway, back to the palette. So yeah, I really like the palette. Totally recommend. So much so that I'm going to go back online and I'm going to see if they've got any other colours. Because if they have, I'm snapping them up, because this is not bad at all. Like, I would buy this and give it to my friends for a Christmas present. That's how good I think this is. Do you know what I mean? It's great. So anyway, guys, I am going to go, feeling a little bit sick still from that fecking Chaleur. I think there's probably two messages from this video today. One is, don't judge a palette by its cover. And number two, don't drink Chaleur. Like, just drink alcohol instead. At least you'll be drunk and not just feeling sick and not knowing if you're drunk. Have I been spiked? I've been spiked, really. That's what's happened. Anwen's next video, story time. spiked by Schlur, and then I get sued for nothing because I have nothing. They could have my £1.94 palette if Schlur wants. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much, all of you guys who encouraged me to actually give this palette a go, which is really what I should have done anyway. So thank you so much. I definitely recommend the palette, and I will see you again in the next video.